Hi everybody, it's Kelly Holland from Divinity Designs. Today I'm here along with Lisa Somerville to show you the brand new Blessings box for April 2022. I will be showing you the contents of the box, and then Lisa will be giving you some information and tips and pointers on using the different dies and the products, and then we'll be followed by our card samples and projects from our wonderful design team. So here we go. First, let me get everything out. And we'll get started. So the first thing we'll look at is the Blessings box insert. And this tells you everything that's in the box, the pictures of all the products, gives you your total retail value, your membership price is $75. And once again, we don't put the pictures on the back anymore, the photos of the cards. You just have to go to the website or our YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, and all our card samples will be on there. So you could tell by looking at this that a lot of the products are very tropical themed. So that is the theme of the box, is tropical. Our first die is the Monstera layering combo. I'll show it to you this way. Our layering combos are very popular, where you could add all the layers, you could just add a few layers, but they look best when you add all the layers. So this die comes with 3 layers. I'm going to show them to you. I made the packaging smaller so it would fit in the box. So we'll have 1 here and then 2 here. So when you cut them all out and layer them, you'll get this picture right here with the 3 different layers all layered up. Gives you a lot more texture and depth that way when you have 3 different colors of cardstock all layered together. So that is the Monstera layering combo. So another background die we have is the tropical leaf square background. I'll show you that one. And this, if you've been a member for a while, we did a whole series on the square cards and your square base. So you'll already have probably the square base and some of the square dies. If not, you could pick it up on the website on the special add-on section. And Blessing Box members do get a big discount on those. So that is the tropical leaf square background. Next we have beach silhouettes. As in the past when we did our cactus and cowboys silhouettes, they were very popular. People asked for more. So now we have the beach silhouettes, and we have a palm tree. This can be used for either sand or water, a flamingo with 2 different wings, 3 different soaring birds, a nice lounge chair, and the umbrella, which has 3 layering dies for the umbrella. So let me turn that over and show you. And that is beach silhouette. Then we have Aloha with layers. So you could either use the Aloha by itself, you can use the layer underneath, and it gives it nice depth and dimension. Here's what it looks like when it's all layered and embossed. And here's the 2 different dies for Aloha. For our stamp set for the box, I'll turn it this way, it's called Mahalo. And there's different Hawaiian type words in here for happy birthday and thank you, and then lots of great verses. You'll see that there's 2 flowers, the orchids. They also have a purple line, and that just means the die comes with it. So those are the dies that cut out the orchids. And then it's a clear stamp set, and there's the clear stamp set that goes with it. And that is Mahalo. It's our stamp die duo. Next we have our Tropical Brights 6x6 paper pad, 6 inches by 6 inches. And I'll go through the papers for you so you could see them up close. First we have some nice bright pink hibiscus with some beautiful leaves in the background. And you can see from the cover, you get 5 sheets of each paper, each design. Here's a nice pretty one too, very bright, cheerful. Here's a nice tropical jungle type print. Lots of pretty flowers on that one. Here's another with some hibiscus, brightly colored. And then finally some leaves, like the Monstera leaves, in some bright colors. And then some more leaves with the Bird of Paradise. And there you have the Tropical Brights paper pad. So this next paper pad is not included in the box. It will not be in your box, but since it is considered an add-on product, we are showing it to you since the design team is using it for their card samples, and you might want to see the papers up close. And you could just go to the Blessings Box add-on page, and anything on that page is 20% off a Blessings Box member. So that's a great savings, and you could add that onto your order. So this is the slimline size. There's 6 different designs. In each design, you get 5 different sheets, 5 sheets for each one. So let's show them to you. So you can see they're really pretty. They're really bright also, and they're great. It's called Sunset Skies. And you can see they're all different types of sunsets. That one's really pretty with the pinks. Here's a great ocean scene. Another beautiful palm tree sunset. Yellows. This one's more of a purple lavender. And there you go. So look for that on the Blessings Box add-on page. So there you go. There's our Blessings Box for April 2022. That's everything I have to show you. Coming up next is Lisa Somerville to give you some more information. And if you have any questions or concerns, or if you'd like to give me any ideas for future boxes, please email me at Kelly, which is Kelley, at divinitydesignsllc.com, or just go on our website on the front page and leave a message, and I'll get that. Thanks so much.
Hi everybody, it's Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Thank you so much, Kelly, for sharing a look at what's inside the April 2022 Blessings Box subscription kit. Today I'm here to share with you some tips for using the products found inside the April 2022 Blessings Box subscription kit. I'll also be sharing with you a closer look at some of the projects that I've created using the products found inside the April box, along with additional Divinity Designs products. First, we're going to start out with the Mahalo Stamp Die Duo set. Our Stamp Die Duos contain stamps and dies so that you can easily die cut the images from the stamp set. This is a clear stamp set and it contains 13 stamps. There's also 2 dies. The dies in this set will die cut the orchid stamps. You can see there's a purple outline around the stamp set. Purple always indicates dies. When using the clear stamps, you're going to want to condition your stamps so that you get nice, crisp images. To do this, I simply use a sanding block and go back and forth over the clear stamp. This is going to remove any film or residue that's left on the stamp. Then you can brush away any of the dust that's left on the stamp, and then ink and stamp onto your cardstock. To die cut the stamps that have coordinating dies, you'll simply stamp these images onto cardstock. Center the die over the stamped image. Use removable tape to hold that die in place, and then die cut following the directions for your die cutting machine. That will leave you the die cut images that you see here that you can add color to and then use as embellishments on your cards. All of the projects that I'm going to be sharing with you use sentiments or verses from the Mahalo Stamp Die Duo set. But before I share those projects with you, let's continue looking at the dies found in the April 2022 Blessings Box subscription kit. The Tropical Leaf Square Background die measures 5 by 5. After die cutting this die, to help define the piercing marks, you can emboss the die. Here you can see I've die cut this die from cardstock. The Tropical Leaf Square Background die is designed to coordinate with our square card base with layer and our square die sets. The Tropical Leaf Square Background die is the same size as the layer panel found in the square card base with layer die set. Shown here is the square card base with layer. Here I've added the Tropical Leaf Square background. To add a pop of color between the base card and the Tropical Leaf Square background, you can use the largest square found in the squares die set. Now here's the same dies, but instead of using cardstock as my layer panel, I've used one of the papers from the Tropical Brights paper pad collection. And here's another look with 2 shades of green cardstock. And shown here on a finished card. The next die set that I have to share with you is the Monstera Layering Combo die set. This is a set of 3 dies. If you've watched our other videos using our layering combo die sets, you know that I like to mark the back of my dies so that I can easily tell which die I'm going to cut from which piece of cardstock. So I've labeled my dies 1, 2, and 3. Here we have die number 1, die cut from white cardstock. Die number 2, which was die cut and embossed from turquoise cardstock. And die number 3, die cut and embossed from teal cardstock. Here's layers 1 and 2, and layers 1, 2, and 3. This die set is designed to coordinate with our A2 portrait and landscape card base with layer die sets. To add a pop of color between the layer panel and the base card, you can use the matting rectangle. You can adhere your die cut panels together using Bearly Art Craft glue. And again, you can see that that layer panel is the same size as the Monstera layering combo die set. Then I've added the matting rectangle and the base card. And here you can see a completed card. Now on this card, I die cut the dies several times and stack them together for added dimension. The next die set is Aloha with layer. This is a set of 2 dies. You have the word die, which you want to die cut and emboss following the directions for your die cutting machine, and then the layer die. And here you can see the 2 die cut panels layered together. Again, we have the layer panel, and then the die cut and embossed word panel. Again, you can use Bearly Art Craft glue to adhere the die cut and embossed word panel to the layering panel. And the last die set I have to share with you is Beach Silhouettes. This is a set of 13 dies. And here you can see them die cut from cardstock. And shown here, I've used this die set along with our diorama card with layers die set. This does fold flat for mailing purposes. When die cutting the palm trees, you'll want to be sure to emboss this die, as that will bring out the details of the die. You can use the longer die found in this die set to create water or sand. You'll notice that there's not a cut edge on the bottom of this die. That way you can make your sand or water as deep as you want it to be. Here's another card that I created using one of the dies from the Beach Silhouettes. You can see the cute little flamingo was added as an embellishment to this card here. This is our pop-up card with layers die set. It does fold flat for mailing purposes and fits into an A2 envelope. The beautiful papers on those 2 projects come from the Sunset Skies paper pad collection. This paper pad features 30 designer papers, 5 sheets of each design. The 6x9 paper pad collection is just one of the many add-on products that you can find on the website under the Blessings Box tab, and then click on Blessings Box add-ons. The add-ons receive additional discounts for Blessing Box members. Some of the additional add-on dies that Blessings Box subscribers can receive a discount on are the ferns, tropical leaves, frangipani, and hibiscus. Now let's take a closer look at some of the additional cards that I've created using products found in the April 2022 Blessings Box subscription kit, along with additional Divinity Designs products. This first card uses our gatefold card with layers die set. And I've also added a belly band to help keep this card closed. The belly band is our flourished gatefold belly band. You can see I've also added some embossing using our slimline lattice embossing folder. Here's the card closed, and here's the card open. The gatefold card with layers die set will die cut and score the base card, and then there are 6 layering dies. I've added the layers to both the front side and the inside panels. Again, the stamps used on this project are from the Mahalo Stamp Die Duo set. Here's another one of our folded card dies. This is the triple step with layers die set. Again, this will fold flat for mailing purposes and fits into an A2 envelope. The base die will die cut and score for you, and then you have your layering panels. When using the layering dies from this die set, be sure to die cut and emboss following the directions for your die cutting machine. Embossing the dies will bring out the detail of the dies. And now I have 3 A2 cards to share with you. 2 A2 portrait cards and 1 A2 landscape cards. All 3 of these cards use some of our frame dies. This is the pierced frame die set to create a border around the card. The largest die in this die set completely covers your A2 card base. And on these 2 cards, I use the A2 thin pierced frame die set. As with the larger frame, this frame die set does completely cover the A2 panel. Now I'm going to share with you some projects created by our design team using the April 2022 Blessings Box subscription kit along with additional Divinity Designs products. For more inspiration, visit the product page on our website, like us on Facebook. For more inspiration, visit the product page on our website, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Pinterest and Instagram.